Howdy, y'all. Kevin here. I had a cigar here to do a cigar and whiskey talk with. Oh, there it is. I apparently am not equipped for the new reality that is humankind. I am smoking an AJ Fernandez New World. I grabbed this off of the shelf at the cigar store because I like the band. Oops, going the wrong way. Can you see that? Oh, doesn't want to stay focused. There we go. I just like the band. I smoked some AJ Fernandez. They're pretty good. Never had this one. This is a Puro Special. And I just wanted the band for the band wall. Lovely, no? Now we get the foot band off it. It's not really a foot band. It's right below the regular band. Once again, my cigar cutter is nowhere close. There's a lighter right there. So, with that being said, what's close? Sugarland Moonshine Company. Chocolate coffee moonshine. Oh, it's close, so that's what we're going to do. I wonder if I should have shook this up. I don't know. Now, you guys are going to get a kick out of this, because when I drink, my mustache will try to steal some of it, and it will show. So, anyhow, once again, I am not equipped, apparently, for what is the modern society, worldview, and just humans in general. Not too bad. Only one little dot. The internet is full of folks. I wanted to use a title there, but I didn't. Who are offering advice and telling people how things are and explaining things in the natural world and explaining things in the unnatural world of manufacturing and everything. All right. And the problem is so many of them are boneheads. What are you supposed to do when 90% of everything you're presented with as knowledge and learning and information that you need to have and all those kind of things is pure and utter bullshit? I mean, bull. 90% of the stuff you see online is staged and skits and people acting things out to make you believe things are not as they are. It's one of my favorite ones is there's a couple of YouTube channels that specialize in how bad the police are. And it's obviously all scripted nonsense by some folks putting get-ups that don't even remotely look like an actual police uniform. And the so-called victims are obviously acting. You know, there are whole cultures based on putting on a show. I'll be honest with you. I can't say I've been all over the world because there are 190 some countries in the world. I haven't been to them all. I've been to a lot of them. But if I say I've been all over the world, somebody's gonna go, "You've been everywhere." You're right, I haven't been. No one has. But anyway, I've been all over the place, and there are whole cultures that revolve around putting on a show. And that's what education and journalism and all those kind of things are becoming now. It's one of those, it's obvious to someone who thinks that they're putting on a show. Didn't suck enough. Cigar's on fire. Anyhow, I was watching a report. It wasn't really a report because it wasn't done by a reporter. It was done by some yahoo on the internet who had a problem at his kid's school, and they taught some things that were wrong. And the kid had a actual book from someone who was involved in some things that they were, what the hell is that? Something floating around. Anyhow, maybe I'm imagining it. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Anyhow, maybe. Anyway, back to the story before I go insane. Anyway, this kid had a book from someone who was actually involved, who said something in the book, and he pointed out to his teacher. He goes, well, yeah, I know we teach that, but, you know, the guy who was actually in the position to know, in his book, he wrote that's not true. So the kid was punished, right, for going against what we've been teaching for 40 years in this particular class. The parent took exception to this and talked to the teacher, and he goes, well, it's in the approved curriculum. No. I'm not gonna teach something that's not in the approved curriculum. So the kid's parent took it on himself to get someone who was knowledgeable, more knowledgeable than this teacher, who actually did this stuff for a living, to show up at the school and refute what the teacher was saying. And it worked out well for the child, not so much for the teacher, and not so much for the approved curriculum. And there's hundreds and hundreds of examples like that all over the place. But there are also thousands upon thousands of examples of people on the internet giving advice that they don't know what the heck they're talking about. And I'm not saying it's because they're trying to deceive you. A lot of times it's because they were taught one way that was wrong, and they perpetuate something that was wrong. And they don't take any time to go out and actually check their facts. And folks on the internet are teaching it. Journalists are teaching it. Professors and teachers in schools are teaching it. And, things have changed. Modern humans have been around for probably roughly 45,000 years. And by modern, I'm talking about the folks who have been around for 45,000 years. Yes, I know there were folks before that. Or I'm assuming there were folks before that, because I've been taught there were folks before that. That's another thing. Science can't be trusted anymore. Almost every scientific theory that was around a few hundred years ago has been refuted or updated or actually brought into the light of what's really true as we know it. But nowadays we've got so many people who think that the internet is the end-all and be-all of all education and information. And the fact is there are way too many boneheads out there. Hey, if you're a kid watching this, don't go take your advice from another kid who has the same or less life experience than you do. When you want advice on something, you talk to somebody who has more experience in whatever you're asking than you do. Not your classmate or a kid from California who's got a TikTok channel. I don't know what this is about. It's one of those, you can't trust the internet? But it's not just the internet. It's journalists and college professors and school teachers and scientists and learn things for yourself and think about it. Think about it reasonably. Think about if it really makes sense what they're trying to tell you. My favorite thing was a few years ago where they were trying to convince us all that that a certain party in government wanted us all to die, so they would have the minions running around where they could be easily led. It's one of those. Nobody in government wants a taxpayer to go until they figure out another way to get all their cash. And the minions don't have any cash of their own because they're getting it from taxpayers who, if they die, there won't be any more of that tax money. Just saying. This has been an incoherent rambling from Kevin here at Salty Dog Outdoors, the news portion of the channel. Okay, Cigar. I'd do it again. What did we say it was? This is an AJ Fernandez New World Puro Especial. Puro Special. I'd do it again. And you've seen me do this multiple times, so you know I'd do it again. That's the Sugarland Sipping Cream. It's a moonshine company, but this is actually a liqueur. Anyway, see y'all in the woods. Hey, we need help on the channel. My subscribers are actually going down. I don't know what that's all about. And my view time's going down. And my views are going down. So I'm not sure if it's some great YouTube conspiracy to shut me down now that I'm monetized. And by monetized, I mean I've made $116 in the entire life of the channel. And the channel is 12 years old, 13, I don't know. It's been around a while. Now, granted, up until the last 4 years, I really haven't done anything with the channel. But anyway, I think it's the host sucks. I think that's probably what it really is. Anyway, the host. I'm the host of a show. I'm not. I'm a guy with taping stuff in my shed, on my phone, drinking. Well, today, normally I'm drinking whiskey. Today I'm drinking chocolate coffee liqueur. Anyway, so if you want to help me out, make sure to like, view, and subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share this with your friends or your enemies. The enemies would probably work out better because they would come over here just to tell me how wrong I am about everything. And whether they know it or not, a like, a dislike, and a comment all count exactly the same as far as YouTube's concerned. It's an interaction with the video. They don't care what it is. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. See y'all in the woods.